Welcome back to senior night here at the campus of Tishomingo County High School, and had a lot of seniors recognized.
A lot of seniors, dancer seniors, basketball seniors.
And we'll try to, as we go along here, try to talk about the senior boys, 8 of them. And Braves looking to get win number 17. It's been a while now since the boys have had 17 wins.
Absolutely.
Overall. So.
Looking to gain some momentum heading into the division tournament next week. So against a good Biggersville team.
So 16-9, they come into this game. 4-4, they finished in the division. And of course, we went over that earlier about they could finish just about any of 3 positions right now. They're either going to be in the play-in game or the 2-3 game. So that's, that it don't sound like a big deal to everybody, but it is.
It is, absolutely. That seeding, that's just that one position means so much.
Yeah, we will know. We will know actually. So they may not post it as far as when it is, but we'll have a pretty good idea tomorrow night when we get a score on the Itawamba-Shannon game, and we'll try and put that on our Facebook page.
Yeah, we definitely will.
All right. Shannon. Listen, I'm talking about Shannon. First game I was talking about Itawamba. Now I'm going to talk about Shannon. Biggersville is going to be in there again. Road blacks, both just like the girls and the guys. They ain't got no maroon on their uniforms now. It's just a black and white uniform. Looks pretty sharp though.
It does. Nice looking unis.
Yeah. They'll be in their road black uniforms, white numbers, and Braves will be in their home whites, the blue trim. As the Braves get introduced, Casey McNutt, Quentin Qualls, Chase Booker,
senior number 20,
Dusty Robertson, who had a big shooting night against Itawamba.
Absolutely,
he was hot,
especially that second half.
And then your final senior starter for tonight is Graydon Markle. And you was catching a lot more of that than I was between games. But Graydon, big things in Graydon's future.
Yeah, I heard Graydon, when seniors about, hey, what's your plans for the future? And he's like, I'm going to University of Mississippi and major in, I think it's some kind of engineering. I thought it was a chemical engineer.
I think that's what it was, yeah. So, all right, we're ready to go. Braves going left to right. And the tip is controlled by Biggersville. They've got some size out there, even missing a few players that they are. Biggersville has some size. The Braves will play them. They'll play some tenacious defense, and we've seen that a lot. Give and go, pass down low, shot on the way, missed the shot, got the rebound, put it back up and in.
Yeah, really hitting the boards hard of the lines. Braves got to do a good job of blocking out.
Taylor got the basket, and the Braves down by 2 now. Qualls out front. Feeds Robertson the right wing. Now down the lane, Booker kicks it out. We talked about this in the beginning of the show tonight. Sometimes Braves, there's a Booker for a 3, no good. That's what I'll say. The last game, they passed up too many open 3s.
Yeah.
And, that's our game. When you got to get hot, start knocking down 3s, keep shooting.
And it really opens up the defense for you, Spreads them out a little bit because they can come out and cover.
Biggersville up by 2 with the ball in the paint. Shot up and in. The size right now, they've got some size. That's Blackman, he's 6'6".
Yeah.
And he's just a junior. So they got 6'6" and 6'3" across the paint right now. Braves a little short in that area, but that's what I'm saying. There's a give and go, and the ball's going to go off of Markle and out of bounds. A little bit
low pass there.
Yeah, too low a bounce pass. And Braves off to a sluggish start right now. They walk it up the floor into the front court. Now slow it down. Left wing. Now back out right wing. 3 on the way. In and out, no good. And the rebound is going to go off of Biggersville and out of bounds. Actually, they had it. Taylor had it and then just lost it and went off his foot.
Got away from him.
Went out of bounds, so Braves catch a break, get the ball back. Qualls gets a screen, goes to left wing, now feeds Booker. You know, you got to get the ball. The ball movement is not very speedy right now.
No, it's kind of a
still kind of almost like a feeling out part. The Qualls going to fire up a three. Good, and that's a good sign. Quentin shooting from the logo.
Yeah, he drained that one.
If he's knocking them down from the logo, then it could be a good night. That cuts the lead down to 1. Kicked out, right wing. Pull-up shot, no good. Booker with the rebound. You know, during our interview, find out that, Chase Booker still, with that high ankle sprain, is still not completely 100%.
Right.
And he's right. Boy, I've had the high ankle sprain too. Sometimes it takes a couple of years to get over an ankle sprain. Three by Qualls, no good. Markle with the rebound. Feeds back out, Booker top of the circle. Down the lane, spins. Now kicks it out. Robertson's going to step into a three. And good! Dustin Robertson. It rattled, went straight up, higher than the top of the backboard, dropped right back through the hoop.
6 feet in the air and dropped straight through, nothing but net.
That is great, and the Braves their first lead of the game now, 6-4. Biggersville giving it a go. Outside, down the lane, lays it in.
Good strong move there.
Haney with the basket, and now Braves are going to take a timeout. Well, we've played 3.5 minutes, and it is 6-6, and Braves are going to take a timeout so we can keep it like there, because right now the baskets of Biggersville seem to be on the easy side.
Yeah, Coach Parsons not happy on the defensive side as the Braves are getting the earful. Nobody's stepping in front of the guy. He's just driving down the lane, and that's what Coach Parsons is saying is, look, you got to get over there and get in front of him.
Well, it's no physicality at all because, look, there's not a foul on the board on either team. And our game, we can't play the finesse game with a team like this. We've got to play the get down and get dirty game. We're just not there right now. And I'm sure he's bringing that up.
Yeah, we'll see if that kind of raised the defensive intensity for the Braves next time the Lions have a possession.
Somebody's going to go to the goal and get a basket, make sure they know they've been there, right?
Right.
All right, Braves throw it in a 6-6 ball game. Qualls right wing gets a high ball screen. Now feeds it over to Booker in the left. Looking, Markle posts up down low, spin in the lane, shot won't go.
Lee. It was all the way down in the basket. Came back out.
Lid on the basket. Boy, that's tough. Shot up and good. Again, Blackman, you can't get a hand in his face. He's too tall.
Yeah, 6'6", leaps up, got good jump. He just gets above the defense.
So 2-point lead for Biggersville. Qualls gives it off to McNutt. Now to Booker in the corner. We've got Robertson off the screen. Dustin all the way to the goal, hangs, and again he goes.
What a nifty move there by Dusty Robinson. He got point number 5.
I thought that was going to kick out too, but not quite as dramatic as that 3 shot, but we'll take it. Down the lane. Good job that time by Booker to cut him off. We got that's close to a 5-second call, and then almost a backcourt violation. Now give and go out front. Floater in the lane. Good.
Man,
good touch on that shot by Haney. As we approach the 3-minute mark. 10-8, Biggersville with a 2-point lead. Booker, and there you go. Finally, we got a foul. I think he's just ready to blow his whistle.
Yeah, we had to make sure everything's working right.
That's right. First foul on either team is on Blackman.
Super sub coming in, Ashton Johnson. Will come in. Again, he really replaces one big body with another one.
And we're going to get a timeout. Biggersville will take a timeout. 3 minutes to go. First quarter, Biggersville lead by 2. It's 10-8 back in 1 minute. You're listening to Braves basketball.
On Fun 91.
In the lane.
No, they called a foul.
Oh, did they?
Chase Booker. They have a hip check.
Oh, my goodness. Well, I thought when he said 3, he was counting. So that's 3, a foul on number 3, not 3 seconds of lane. And Biggersville turns it into another floater in a basket. And they go back up by 4 now. 12-8. We've yet to see McNutt put up a shot.
He hadn't even had a chance to take a shot yet.
He's running pretty much all the high ball screens, and then he don't see the ball again. Boy, Robinson lost it, fall out of bounds, threw it right back into a Biggersville player. And they're going to get McNutt with a hand check.
Cason's first, team second.
So Biggersville throw it in, up by 4, 2:19 to go. First quarter. Looks like the same play that the girls run.
You got the same coach, so that would make sense.
On the inbounds pass. They get it in. Braves do a good job, Booker does, keeping him from getting the shot off. They turned up the defensive intensity, like you said, after the timeout. Oh, there's a walk. Wanted to go up strong, couldn't go anywhere with it, just came right back down with it. Good defense that time of the Braves.
Yeah, much better effort on the defensive side after that timeout, and really challenged by Coach Parsons, and they responded.
Q walks it up, feeds Booker left wing. Now to the right, now back, Robertson for 3. Oh, too strong. The rebound is taken down by Mays.
You got to take those shots, though. You know, we talked about taking that open shot.
Got to take them. Minute and 35 to go, first quarter. 12-8, Biggersville with the ball and the lead. Backing his way in, Mays shot.
Oh, wow.
Their guys elevate so well that, they're generally, when they shoot the ball with a clean look, because they're so far up above our guys, When you even size, you're a lot of times shooting with a hand in your face. They're rising up above the hand, McNutt's first shot, no good. He gets his own rebound and puts it back up, won't go again. And battling, had to be a couple of over-the-back calls that didn't go our way. And Biggersville gets the rebound, fires a 3 from the other end. And it is just like that, 17-8.
Yeah, I mean, they've gone on a run, right? It was 8-8, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 9-0 run by Biggersville.
Booker, left wing. Now kicks it out. McNutt, he's going to fire up a 3 and banks one in.
We'll take it.
Kaysen called that one before he shot it, I saw.
Yeah, that helps.
Yeah, we needed anyway to get some points right there. So a 6-point game now. Biggersville with the ball in the lead. 25 seconds to go here in the quarter. They're in no hurry, slowing it down. McNutt comes out to play.
Well, there's a 5-second call.
Well, when he backed off that one step.
Oh, they're going to call a foul on Robinson. I don't think he touched him.
If anything, it should have been kicked the ball.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Dusty picks up his first, third team foul. 6 seconds. Give it off 3 from the corner on the way, no good. Robertson with a rebound, and he walked before he shot, but the horn sound to end the first quarter. Well, the Braves got off to a slow start, found their groove, and then Biggersville was one that finished strong as they lead here at the end of one by a score of 17-11. We'll pause for 30 seconds to listen to Braves basketball. Welcome back to Tishomingo County Braves basketball. Final regular season game of the year.
That's it.
Division
anything here will be at the left. Any games left play here will be of the playoff nature.
That is right. Braves will throw it in to start the second quarter. All right, McNutt right here in front of us. It's like being in 3D, doing the game right there. And McNutt on a backdoor pass, takes a pass and lays it in.
We talked about him not taking a shot, and he's got 5 points now.
That's why he needs to shoot.
Yep.
And that cuts the lead back down to 4.
Need to get a stop here. That looked like a walk, no call.
Got caught up in the lane, threw it back out and got out of the lane in a hurry. Now gets a screen out front, swings it right wing or left wing 3 on the way, no good. McNutt with a rebound. 2 on 2. Now going strong to the goal. Layup good. What a move.
Man, just kind of slowed it up, and that last 2 steps to the rim were quick.
Casey got the last 7 points, right?
He does.
That's why it's back to a 2-point game. They were about to pull away.
Like somebody winded up Kaysen and turned him loose.
That's it. Feed the right wing. Long 3 is good. My goodness.
Who was that?
That was good question. He's not on the roster.
Well, he's got the green light from wherever because he drained that one from NBA range.
Back to a 5-point lead. Booker cut off. Now kicks it back out to Johnson. Moves it around. Q feeds in the corner. 3 ball on the way. No good. And rebound. And then a foul is going to be called.
Get Barnes?
Yeah, got Barnes. He put up the 3. It looked good, but then kicked back. And as he went for the rebound, he
Braves going to come with some full court pressure here.
Fouled the player for Biggersville.
See if they can get a turnover.
They break the press, get it into the front court. Cut off, don't know what to do, and they finally get it back out front. Blackman picks it up, feeds it into the corner now to Haney. And they throw it away, so they force the turnover. Sometimes the press not immediately shows up.
Yeah, that was a good defense there by Ashton Johnson inside. He didn't touch the ball, but he really forced that ball to be thrown wide outside, and it goes out of bounds.
Walking it up into the front court. Now the right wing. Q passed up a 3. Now back out front. McNutt, pull-up shot in the lane. No good. Had to kind of change his shot.
Yeah.
With the defender right in his face. Now the Braves double team the ball and they throw it right to McNutt. Braves got numbers 3-on-2 going all the way to the goal. Layup good.
Good job running the break there by Kaysen and Chase.
Chase got the basket. Now they're going to wave off that basket and a foul.
On the floor by Ashton Johnson.
Yeah, I think so.
So he's got 1, Barnes got 1, Robinson got 1, McNutt got 1, Booker got 1.
Substitute, McNutt's going to come out. And
Starks coming in.
Yeah, Xavier Starks coming in. The ball comes in, down low. Starks battling his man, but still.
The height advantage there.
Yeah. What are you going to do?
Yeah, a little 5-foot jump shot, and he's foot above the defender.
Back to a 7-point lead now. Cross court, Q got an open 3 on the way. Good. You could tell before he shot the ball he was going to make that.
That was going to be in. I mean, it was just a perfect opportunity, perfect shot. But he's hanging in.
Yeah, back to a 4-point game now. There's another NBA 3. Mays knocking down one from, man, he's almost the scorer's table.
Yeah.
Don't matter where on the floor, as long as you're behind that blue line, they're going to start knocking down 3s. The Braves back down by, well, it's like, wait a minute, something's not right. That's not 25-20, is it?
I ain't keeping up with the score.
It should be like, I thought it was 24-20. It should be 27-20. I'm not going to complain if they won't keep it there. We've seen us
absolutely
get messed up on our side before. Johnson now back out. Claws for 3. That was too strong. And Biggersville with a rebound. A couple of hands and it still ends up, Braves had 2 hands on it. Still end up to Taylor and he still laid it in. It's 27-20.
The Braves got 3 original starters waiting to check in.
Oh, we got to reach in and a foul. So everybody's got their rest. And, you still got, bring them back in. You got the 4-minute run here to go to the till halftime. And so we're going to get a timeout here. 27-20, Biggersville leads by 7.
Yeah, 4 timeout on the
floor. We'll pause for 1 minute. This is Braves basketball.
Home for 91.
Coming out of the timeout, Dustin Robertson for 3, and he makes another one. It's up back to a 4-point game. See, that's what I'm talking about. When you're shooting, you're making 3s, keep shooting them because they'll keep you in the game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the 3-point line is a game changer.
Yeah, especially for us.
Yeah.
So 3.5 to go in the first half, and it's a 27-23 game. Braves hanging in there. Blackman to the goal, hangs and scores. Man,
he's just tough inside.
He is.
Right now, the Braves have had no answer for him.
Nobody has wanted to really step in and take a charge from him either. Now we got another timeout.
Yeah, I think Coach Parsons trying to figure out what the answer is.
Yep, we've got to figure out a way to stop him. He said so. We just went, so we'll keep it right here. Again, division tournament from Itawamba Community College next week. Tournament starts on Tuesday with the play-in games.
Yeah.
And we're hoping, we know we're not in the girls playing game. We're hoping that the boys are not in the playing game. If that's the
keep
case,
your eye on that. Keep your eye on that score tomorrow night between Itawamba and Shannon.
if Itawamba knocks off Shannon, the Braves are going to finish third place, and they'll receive that bye into the second round, which is also basically a trip to the state playoffs.
Absolutely.
And so if that turns out to be the case, we know the ladies are playing at 4 o'clock Wednesday, and if the guys do get the bye, they'll play right after them around 5:30 on Wednesday. The opponent to be determined still. So, and again, like the ladies' opponent is to be determined because they are the top seeds, so they play the winner of the play-in game on the ladies' side.
Absolutely.
And if you understood all that, you're doing better than I am. All right, Braves take the pass. McNutt shot on the way, no good. And rebound taken down by Blackman. He's doing it on both ends of the floor right now. Up the middle of the floor. Oh, used his arm to push off and still almost got the basket. And finally the Braves, Markle comes out of the rebound. Up to McNutt, ahead to Robertson. Back to McNutt in the left wing, 2:40 to go in the half. McNutt spins, stops, got nowhere to go, gives it off now to Booker in the right wing. Booker, pull-up shot on the way, banks one in.
Is it a 2? Is it a 2?
Yeah, it's a 2. Yeah, it's a 2. Still a 4-point game. Braves hanging in there.
Got to get some stops on the defensive side.
Ball comes, a little give and go. You know, as much as there's an air ball. Boy, almost makes you wonder if somebody hit him.
Look, it's almost like a line drive.
Yeah. Well, I mean, usually they're shooting down because they're up so high. Because you know what I was talking about, the problems that you get with Blackman and Taylor inside, you just can't pack it in because we've seen them knock down threes from nearly half court. So, I mean, it's a problem. There's a 3 by Markle as they left him alone, but he couldn't get it to go. And quickly, Biggersville up the floor. Double team at the baseline. They kick it out. There's one of them threes again, and he knocked down another one.
Unbelievable. He was like sitting over there on the Braves bench when he hit that one.
He's hit 2 long-range threes, and he's not even on my roster. He just comes in for games, right? Robertson in the left wing.
I let my game do my talking. Don't need my name.
Talking for us, that's for sure. Ain't no problem with his game. Pass down low on the blocks. Shot, that should have been a foul. No call. Rebounded on the far side by Taylor. Up the middle of the floor. Somebody better come out here and guard with number 10. And they find him again. He's wide open. Another 3. And that one is no good. And Markle had the rebound. He tied up Taylor. Jump ball is going to stay with Biggersville, who leads by 7 with 55 seconds to go in the half.
Cut it to 4 like 2 or 3 times, right?
Just can't get past that. And then, you get it to 4, and then they hit that long-range 3. Now they're back up by 7. Baseline. Now they kick it back out. Blackman to the goal. Gives it back up.
Ooh. Near walk.
Yep. They feed him back. Now he's going strong. Double team. Now back to Blackman. Good defense this time with the Braves. Now they find the open 3 in the corner on the way. Good again.
I don't know who that kid is, but he is a 3-point machine.
He's knocking down threes, and now they're up by 10. So it's just what we talk about, how important hitting those threes are. Q now feeds in the left wing to McNutt. Now right wing. 15 seconds to go. Braves holding for the last shot. Under 10. Booker to the goal. Tries to feed down low to Markle, and it's knocked off of the Biggersville player and out of bounds with 4.1 seconds to go. I think that's a place right. You should have probably took the shot.
Yeah. Yep.
Pass wasn't there. Spin move. Oh, Braves didn't have enough time as McNutt took it to the goal. He probably could have dunked it, laid it in, but the horn sounded before he got the shot off. So halftime here for the Braves as they trail by 10, 35-25. We will have the State Farm Full Court Press show coming up for you momentarily, and we already know that Coach Middleton's forgot because he's sitting down over there with a Mouthful
fetch
of
him.
food. And he has forgot, even though I remind him, he's like, I won't forget. So we'll step back to the studio for 1 minute while Michael tracks down Coach Middleton for his interview. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Braves basketball on Fun 91. Boy, when you have to interrupt the man's supper now, I mean, what we got? We got nachos and pizza going here. Comes running across the floor like, oh, I forgot.
I caught him at half bite when his pizza.
I told y'all that I would forget with everything that's going on tonight.
And I went over once and reminded me, I'll remember. I'll remember. Well, Coach, you got through the regular season. What a night for Balin. Your lone senior, your daughter. I know that's awful emotional. She played a great game. Just what are your thoughts about that?
I mean, I just talked to my team about how proud I was for my daughter to be mentioned in a long line of girls that have come before her. But, you know, Morgan Perkins, Katie Powers, Robin McMillan, Mara Nunley, Madison Bennett, Lila Sanderson, Reese Moore. I mean, you can go Zarelli, Margaret. You can go on, and now my kid's going to be one of those. And it's an honor for me. It was special to me, and I was proud of how hard she's been a great example of determination and patience and hard work paying off, and I'm just proud of her.
You know, we thought we kind of, I verified today, and think we're right, you know, is her career here 111 and 11.
112 now.
112.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know, we've had, that's never happened here before.
Yeah, no,
so, I
don't think there's anybody even close to that.
Yeah, I mean, that's just phenomenal what she's been able to be a part of and experience. I mean, that's a lifetime of memories for her, you know. So.
Yeah, and we preach all the time, leave it better than you found it, and they are doing that. And I've challenged them, my underclassmen, leave it better than you found it, you know. And I'm proud of how they've handled it in this team, and I'm gonna enjoy 23-1 tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. So talk about, okay, we kind of asked Coach Parsons the same thing. Is when you look at the season, you know, last time we talked to you was at the very beginning of the season. When you look at your players, has there been any surprises from a player that or has it pretty much been what you expected each one to do? Or have you had somebody say, hey, you know what, that player kind of came along a whole lot better than I thought?
Or at least what you hoped they would do.
What you hoped they would do.
Yeah, it's kind of what I'm hoping. You know, I feel really good about where we are. The biggest thing I like is it's not really an individual thing as much as our continuity.
Yeah.
Our love for the game together, our love for each other. You know, we go in tonight, and there's a play sticking out in my mind where my two freshmen, Ashlyn and Sophie, are on the right wing, and we run our little 8 set where we pick and roll baseline. Ashlyn takes 2 dribbles, hits Sophie on the roll, and we score.
Yeah.
And I'm like, golly.
Yeah.
We're going to see that a lot in the next 4 years.
And that's what we talked about. And there was a couple times you ran that it ran great, and so we just missed the shot, you know.
The time before it.
Yeah,
we ran it, we were like, we have that.
Yeah.
And we went back to it, and to see Sophie's played so well this week, just to see our freshmen grow, and that's what it's about. You know what I mean? We're up, 25 in these games, and we get those girls in and we get them valuable minutes where they get some confidence and they grow, and they're like, man, I love playing here. This is fun, and they enjoy the game, and then they work hard for you because they enjoy what they're doing.
You know, we talked about when you basically took the starters out and brought in the second team, how impressed we are of them. I mean, they're actually running plays and they're running sets. A lot of other teams, they put 5 more in there, they're just running down
a circus a lot of times.
They're just up and down the floor, you know.
Yeah, and hey, let me tell you what, I'm going to be honest, we take a lot of pride in our young kids, and they have not lost a game.
That's crazy.
Our JV ain't lost a game in 3 years. 3 years.
And we know that's a record.
Yeah, like we haven't lost a game since Balin's freshman year, and they know who we lost to, and it was right here.
Wow.
And
it was a close game, if I remember.
I mean, it was
lost
by 1.
Yeah, that's it. I remember that game.
Yeah,
I sure do.
It's about building that and just building these girls up as they come through here as young girls. And then you look up and they're seniors and they're graduating and they're proud to be Lady Braves. And makes me proud as a coach.
Well, and they're so, the young ones, and we look back at some of these players that you talked about, with the tradition and all, and we remember when they were freshmen.
Yeah.
And so, and a lot of the times, and it's hard to even imagine this, is because those players turned out to be such great players that a lot of these freshmen, not just taking Meg out of the equation.
Yeah.
Just looking at the other freshmen, they're ahead of where those players were when they were freshmen.
Yeah.
So what's that going to be like when they get to be juniors
and that's
seniors?
that's that program culture building that we're trying to do, and you got to fight for that stuff every day. But I'm proud. Yeah, Meg's like a frophomore or something. You got to make up a word for that. So I don't know. But yeah, no, I'm proud of them, and it's a little bit fun. And you think about those kids. Campbell Holly was a freshman when I got here.
Wow. Well,
and she's in med school and stuff. Hey, I love it, and to see them to grow up. But this is special to me, and I've really enjoyed.
We told Balin that she hadn't used her COVID year yet, so she can come back and play, right?
I'd take her back. I've really enjoyed this season with her, coaching her, and it's been fun.
hey, so talk about, obviously, now this team and these players, they've got a lot of experience when it comes to postseason play. But what's the mindset now? You've got through the regular season, you're about to start division tournament, and heading into that. How do you manage that from a coaching standpoint? Do you coach it like any other game, or is it now it's like, okay, now every game really matters?
Yeah, we're wanting to take another level, and so we've been practicing. And I've told several people we've been practicing really well, and I think we're playing well.
Yeah.
But we're going to elevate our game next week, and we've only talked about win next week,
Right.
because winning next week gives you 2 home games if you take care of business.
Absolutely,
And that's all we can control is just step by step, week by week, day by day. And we're really focused on bringing home that 5th straight division championship and over at ICC and meet our people. I know y'all plugged it on the radio. I listened to y'all the other night telling people to get down to ICC, man. We love having radio and TV.
Look, they can go to the ICC and put their radio in and listen. That's what we try to tell you. Take the radio with you.
Or do like I do when you're relaxing at home. Turn it on, and you get to listen to Fred Michael or Blake or whoever you listen to. And it's just you get to relive the game again. And it's so awesome. But come out and support these kids.
Absolutely.
In person, please.
Hey, how important, how huge, I know the answer to this, but getting the place where you host those first 2 games, if you win the first at home playoff, how big is that to be able to play those 2 games at home?
Oh man, just y'all are in here. Y'all are in here. It's a different place in here.
Right. Yep.
And especially when we're in a game where we need these people to be loud and be proud, and they come through for us. We're so proud. Y'all talked about it the other night at Awamba. We had a wonderful crowd.
I was going to ask that. I mean, Brave Nation travels.
Yeah, and our kids do that.
Yeah,
and they felt that. And there were some moments the other night at Awamba that it might have looked easier, but it wasn't easy. It was tough. It was physical. I mean, tonight was physical. We had girls bleeding out there,
Right.
And so, it was physical, and it gives them that extra want to fight through things that are maybe tough or some adversity that you're feeling. Because Awamba hit us in the mouth the other night.
They did.
I thought our second, third quarter,
you
man, we
need that.
Our second, third quarter were unreal good.
Absolutely.
One thing about playing those 2 home games, and I think as I'm looking at this bracket and the possible matchup, it could be a tougher road this year than what it was last year. Because if you go to these other visits, there's a lot of teams with some good records in there and are good basketball teams. So that, again, like what Michael said, being the first 2 home games are going to be big.
Yeah. Senatobia's got a good ball club.
Yeah, and that's one of them we were looking at that's a possible matchup. I think they've got, 17 wins? So, 17 and 4.
I know ain't no Choctaw West Lauderdale people be it. I'm going to tell y'all a secret. I'm leaving at 3 o'clock tomorrow after practice, and I'm going to watch Choctaw Central and West Lauderdale.
So you're going to get 2 and 1.
I'm going to get 2 and 1.
You could get the first round and the third round teams right there.
Yeah, I had a night off, and I couldn't help it. I'm a basketball junkie this time of year, and I love it. And I want my girls to be as prepared as anybody else.
Hey, and I know we got to go here in a minute, but I really like what we've done here with this matching up Biggersville at the end of the year. You kind of get that gap between a division game. And it's
usually a good team.
It's usually a good team, but it's not a stressful game. You know what I'm saying? But it's because Cliff's always going to bring good teams to the floor.
He is one of the best coaches in this area, and I love him to death, and I love competing against him because he's going to bring fire. His kids are going to play with fire,
right?
And they're going to get after you, and it's a great game for us right here.
Well, man, we appreciate it as always, buddy.
All right, we're going to try and hopefully do this again sometime. We come up with this deal where we can actually now, during the state playoffs, hopefully is interview you like way before the game, and we can play it. So that's our plan, is like maybe do like a pregame interview. We'll have to hook up all the equipment. We can interview, and then that little box right there, we'll play it back.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're going to try
Awesome.
to do this again. So
Appreciate
thank you,
guys.
Coach.
Guys are going to have to get. Yeah, we're going to pull this thing off.
We're going to do it. Let's do it.
Go Braves.
Thanks, Coach.
all right, we are back under action. The boys have cut it back down to 5 again.
I don't know who scored.
They keep making runs. I'm not sure.
I
either.
missed scoring there.
Coach Middle's got to gather up all his food now. He's leaving groceries on my desk. So it's a 35-30 game. Braves cut it to 5, and there's a loose ball. Everybody in the world trying to pick it up. And finally they call a jump ball to stay with Biggersville.
So we've scored 5 points. We've got to figure out who it is. We're going to ask. What's that? Qualls hit a 3.
Do what?
Qualls hit a 3. We've scored 5 points. Somebody hit a 3. So
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
we're going to give it to him.
I failed to write down the score at halftime. We got doing interviews and losing coaches and all that. I missed the score. Nonetheless, it's 35-30. Braves got the ball. Now, one thing I've noticed is Biggersville's got their starters out.
Oh, wow.
So, you know, he knows, too, this game. He's had some sick players, and
Yeah.
he knows that this game doesn't help him anywhere. It's a non-division game. That's already set up for Coach Little, and he's had some sickness, so he has made some changes, and the Braves have cut into the lead. And there's a 3 ball in the right wing, no good. Robertson with the rebound for the Braves. Get it up. Down the lane to the goal, hang, shot, scores. You wonder if he's going to leave it like this or if this is just for a temporary, you know. So we will see. And now Braves with a steal, but we dribbling on the bounds. Foul being called right here in front of us. Fans getting excited.
I love it.
Give me time. Give me time. I'm going to call it.
You got the fan yelling something to the referee because I saw it. Give me
saw
time
it,
to
yeah.
call it.
Give me time to call it. Now Robertson with a steal going strong to the goal, and he gets fouled, and he'll go to the line with 2 shots. Sometimes there's a special relationship between fans and officials.
And you got some officials that will interact with fans
Yeah.
like this group. You got others that won't say nothing.
Yeah.
This is of a veteran crew for the most part, but they will definitely interact with the fans.
First free throw on the way by Robertson's good. Boy, that's a rare Boyce Hollingsworth State Farm free throw tonight.
Boy, I tell you what, it's been a drought on the free throws tonight. Since we got here.
Not many at all. This is next on the way, short, and tipped and put back up, no good. Tipped again, no good. Telling you what, can't get one to go in. We just kept tipping the ball and tipping the ball. I got that bad feeling like they're going to somebody come over our table tonight.
I mean, everything's happening on this side of the court.
It's a matter of time, isn't it? There's a pass down low and a block shot and a foul. Robertson was going in strong. He got fouled, and he'll go back to the line. We're going to make up to Boyce all these non-free throws first this game. This whole second half may be nothing but free throws. Robertson's first one on the way, good. Again, our free throws brought to you by Boyce Hollingsworth State Farm and Iuka, 1002 Battleground Drive, 423-59-31. Next free throw, short. We got the 1 for 2.
Shooting 50%.
Yeah, going now. It's a 1-point game. Here comes the double team in the backcourt. And the ball knocked loose. Good defense. Good hustle by the Braves. They knock it loose. Probably saved him from getting a 10-second call by the ball going out of bounds.
Yep, you're right.
So they'll throw it in right in front of the Braves bench. They get it in, get it down low, and there's a travel. No call. Boy, he took about 3 steps after he caught that ball. Bullet pass goes to the left wing. Now back out front. They reset the offense. Just working the weave out front. Braves just playing good defense. And boy, Ashton Johnson almost had a run through. I think right now, Biggersville just like running the motion offense. Doesn't look like anybody's looking for a shot.
Looks like Stark's getting ready to check back in for the Braves. He's going to come in for Casey McNutt.
again, part of what Coach Little's doing, what Coach Parsons got to think about, too. This game don't mean anything.
Right.
Your big game's coming up next week. So you got to kind of avoid injuries and keep fresh legs going at the same time.
Absolutely.
Down the lane, kick it back out front. Now in the corner, Qualls going to step into three. No good.
Yeah, it's one of those deals, where you try to balance that. You want to get your starters playing time, keep them in the groove, but you also don't want to
get a win.
Yeah, but you also don't want to risk injury or have an opportunity to rest them as well. So it's a balancing act for sure.
Ball comes in. Braves got everybody in the defensive end of the floor, and Qualls with the steal. He kicks it back out to Barnes. Barnes cut the three, passed it up. Now Qualls back to Barnes. Back to Qualls. He'll step into a three. Good. Q for three. And the Braves take the first lead of the second half. I can't remember now. They may have led early by like a basket or two.
Yeah, well, we were down by 10 at the half, right? 35-25?
Yeah, but I'm just talking about the like maybe
the lead,
like maybe 4 or 5 to nothing.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, so they've got the lead now for the first time since then. And it has been a minute. So timeout on the floor. And we'll keep it right here.
You think about Coach Little, even we heard the accolades from Coach Middleton about him. Coach Little spent a few years here coaching girls, even back when my daughter was playing, and he's still well liked here in Tishomingo County. He's obviously as Coach Middleton said, one of the best coaches around, and he always has his teams ready when it comes time to hit the playoffs.
Yeah, not many coaches can say they won the gold ball for the girls and the boys same year.
Exactly.
Which we were down there for that.
Yeah,
that was pretty impressive. Yeah. Couple of teams there. So he was gathering up some hardware. All right, Braves lead by 2 with the ball. McNutt's come back into the game. He gets the ball in the corner, drawing the double team. Now driven out of trouble is Edge. Now to Barnes in the left wing. Now back to Edge. Braves have taken out some of their starters. Now here's a steal going all the way to the goal, laying it in. That's Hill. He's got some skills.
He does. Obviously a young player.
Yep.
Oh, strong move.
Shot good, and a foul.
Strong move there by Ashton Johnson.
He got the smaller man on his back, which we don't usually. That's usually our problem. Is
exactly.
We get on we're the smaller man, and he gets the basket to go. The Braves go back up by 2. He misses the free throw. These boys Farnsworth State Farm free throws are not looking too good right now. That's Starks with a steal down low, taking it strong to the goal, laying it in. Oh, they're going to call a charge.
Good hustle there by Xavier Stark. Got the steal.
Just smile. That's all he can do. Yeah, got the steal, took it up strong to the goal, but charged. His first foul. 4 fouls on the Braves, 3 on Biggersville. Now going to the goal. And a loose ball. Barnes saves it in. Now got nowhere to go as Biggersville takes control. Now down the lane. Hangs. Shot. Good. And that is Brady Basson. That's an 8th grader. Wow. Out there that just scored. Number 11. And now.
What about the spin move by Ashton Johnson in the bucket?
Ashton Johnson gives 2, and the Braves go back up by 2. Well, I'll tell you what, when you can play 8th graders on varsity, generally it bodes well for your future.
Yeah.
Hill out front, taking Starks off the dribble to the goal, banks it in, and he gets fouled. Again, like we said, we could tell Hill with the strong move, and comes some subs in for the Braves.
I think the original starters are back in, right? Well, except for McNutt's coming out.
Yep, and going to leave Ashton Johnson in. So one free throw is no good, and they get the rebound, put it back up, no good, but a foul is going to be called on Ashton Johnson.
Ashton pick up his second.
That's going to send.
We got a little student section battle going on between the Biggersville student section, who's up above us behind us, and the Brave student section across the way.
Brooks' first free throw for Biggersville, no good. And now
Ashton comes out and McNutt comes back in.
yeah, Casey back in, Ashton's out. So back to your 5 starters. The next free throw, no good. But we're going to have a lane violation anyway. So it'll be Braves basketball in this tie game at 41, 2:44 to go in the third. Braves bring it up. Those free throws brought to you by Boyce Hollingsworth State Farm. Pass down low. Markle posting his man up. Trying to go strong to the goal. Not there. Robertson for 3. Short. And rebound taken down by Biggersville, and they throw it away. That's what I'm afraid is going to happen over here.
Yeah, if that happened over here, we'd be back in the dressing room or something. It wouldn't matter if we wanted to be back there or not.
We'd be there anyway.
Yeah.
Not by choice.
Might cancel the rest of our season if our equipment just gets destroyed.
Oh, don't say that. You got insurance, don't you?
No.
You better get some. Either that or
Call Boyce.
Yeah, Boyce. We need to wrap this box up in some
We need some of that bubble wrap.
Yeah. All right, Braves will throw it in. 41-41, still 2:20 to go, third quarter. Ball comes in to Markle. Now to Robertson, left wing. Off the dribble, down the lane, hangs, goes to the left hand. Oh, couldn't get it. That is a tough shot.
It is.
I mean, you're in midair and you swap to the left hand right there and almost got it to go. Biggersville drives baseline, cut off. Now back out, and there's McNutt with the drive, and he gets the ball. Now to Q. Q, lob. McNutt slams it home.
The alley-oop from Q.
What a pass from Q, and what a dunk by McNutt.
You could just see there was even no verbal communication. It was just all in the eyes.
Oh, that was perfectly executed. Now Robertson almost with another run through. Minute 35 to go in the third quarter. Braves by 2. Yeah, that even got some smiles off the players on Biggersville's bench. They appreciate a good play. And now the Lions dribble it off their foot, out of bounds. Braves get it back.
Boy, Kaysen, he can get up.
He can.
You know, he ain't like he's 6'5" or nothing. He's like, what, maybe 5'9", 5'10"?
Yeah, he's lean, got strong legs. Can times it perfectly, too. Knows when to go up. Don't be surprised if they don't run something else here again in a minute. They'll have some kind of a backdoor play in a minute. He kicks it out. 3, nope. Pass up, drive, layup, good. Booker with a strong move. Under a minute to go. Ball up the floor quickly. Through a double team, they give it up. 45 seconds to go. McNutt comes out to play the ball. Braves doing a good job cutting off the back door. There's a walk run through Booker. All the way to the goal. Lays it and missed it. McNutt got the rebound and put it back up. Chase was between, can I dunk it or not? And he just almost let it lay on the back plate.
I could see the look in Chase's eyes. I was almost expecting a pass off the backboard.
There you go. McNutt ahead to the goal. Slams another one home. I told you there'd be another one of those. Braves go up by 8 now with 12 seconds to go in the quarter. Yep, loose ball. Qualls diving for it. Ball rolling across the ground. And finally they're going to call a jump ball. Possession will go to the Braves with 3.8 seconds to go in the quarter.
Somebody got to come out. No, we're good.
1,
Markle
2,
came out.
3, 4, 5. We're good now. We got 5 Braves players, 5 Biggersville players, and 3 officials. Shot at the buzzer. Oh! Chase Booker from just outside the half-court line almost banked it in.
And, he didn't realize that the clock was still low to Kaysen yelled at him. He just dribbled up and fired it.
All right, that's the end of the third quarter. Good quarter for the Braves. They trailed by 10 at the half, and now they lead by 8 at the end of the third quarter by a score of 49-41. So a 24-6 quarter there for the Braves.
Yeah, good job there. Of course, played against the second team, but Coach Parsons got his own plan, trying to get his guys ready to enter division play and division tournament next week.
Well, and like we said, Bears were dealing with some sick players.
Yeah,
players that hadn't played in a while. You don't want to, cause relapses, especially if you've got some that hadn't been playing much.
Absolutely.
All right, fourth quarter action just about to start.
Like Ashton Johnson has checked back in.
Yeah, Markle's he's come in for Markle. And McNutt's come out, and
what we're doing, blowing the horn,
they were going the wrong way. Barnes is back in. So Barnes in, Markle out, Johnson in, and McNutt out. That's where we are.
Scorekeeper timeout. Here we go. Now we're ready.
Does that count against your team if the scorekeeper?
How many timeouts does the scorekeeper get?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Can a scorekeeper be called for a foul?
And the PA guy gets a timeout too, I think. They don't give us any timeouts. We're doing interviews and everything. We don't get timeouts, and you got a scorekeeper taking timeouts. That's not right.
We start asking for media timeouts.
That's it. Yep. Every 4 minutes we should have a TV timeout, right? Booker, free throw line, kicks it out. Quall's going to show the three short. He kind of had the guy's hand in his face. Now there's a bullet pass down to Johnson. He draws a double team. He dribbles out of that double team, goes up strong and banks it in.
Strong move there by Ashton to finish with 6 points now for him so far in this ball game.
10-point lead for the Braves now, 51-41.
I think Coach Little's contemplating with his players wanting to come back in.
Yeah, and he's laughing at him like, no, I don't think so. Unless he's trying, he's like, let me see, let me get to the halfway point here, and if we're still behind big, then we might bring y'all in and see if you can come back. We have Coach Middleton. Coach Middleton does that all the time during practice with his girls. He'll say, he'll bring the second team in there and he'll say, all right, you're down 16 points with 4 minutes to go in the game. Can you come back and win?
Right.
So that may be. We'll see if that turns out to be his thinking. He may just be laughing at his players, going, "Y'all ain't coming back in this game."
Might as well go put your shooting shirts back on.
That's right. Put them warm-ups on. You're not coming back in. 51-41. Braves lead. Biggersville with the ball. 6:45 to go. Ball game.
Lady Braves players have tried to kind of sneak in and check in by themselves. Before in the past.
Yeah. The coach looks up and like, "What are you doing at the scorer's table?" You told me to go in. I go, I did not. And there's
a steal.
Yeah, Robertson steps into one, makes the steal. Going the other way to the goal. Hangs. Fouled before the shot. So Braves will throw it in. That is foul number 3 on Hill. The ball comes into Edge now. Edge strong to the goal, lays it in. That could have been one of those quarter which Fisher got they called a flop right there.
Yeah.
Trying to draw the charge. The Braves up by 12. Their biggest lead. Robertson with the steal. Loses the ball out of bounds. They were headed this way. Michael was bailing on me.
Yeah. I still think we need to get
see it now. He's going to leave me hanging here to protect all the equipment and everything. He can be back there at the door.
We need chairs with rolling on them, so we can just one push and I can be like 10 feet
then
back.
We need better wheels on this table. We just
can't table it all.
That's it. Well, Braves lose it out of bounds after the steal, so Biggersville gets it back, fires a 3 on the way short, and Robertson with the rebound.
Like we said, this stuff never happens across the way at the scorer's table.
Don't. Have you ever seen? When's the last time you ever seen somebody get hit over there? Never. Barnes 3 on the way, no good, and fought for. Edge comes out there with it. His shot up and in.
Good job there, Edge fighting for the rebound. Sticks it back in.
Yeah, you never see the scorer or the PA guy. None of them people are running for the hills.
No.
We have literally been knocked off the air before.
Absolutely.
Your head, Starks lays it in. What a job by Xavier running the floor. Braves up by 16 now. Well, we're to that point. If he's going to bring them in to try and make a comeback,
it's got to be soon.
Yeah, this would be it. Past the open wing, 3 on the way, short. And Johnson with the rebound gets it up. Robertson going strong to the goal, and they're going to
offense. Yeah, that's the right call.
Yeah, but we've seen that call earlier in the girls' game. They didn't call it.
Thought Robinson's going to check out, and Eli.
Yep,
Eli Klingon will check in.
Coming in.
He's a freshman.
Sophomore.
He's got a lot of length.
He does. Just like we were talking to Coach Parsons during halftime of the girls' game, and all his guys that he's got coming up.
He's excited about those guys.
He is, and he wants to put some weight on them, and they're going to grow a little bit more, but he said they are long. And got length. They just need a little bit of weight and a little bit more experience, but he is excited about them and excited about some of what he's got in the middle schools.
Yeah.
Hoping that they all come together. He said, if you get the Burnsville, Iuka, and Tishomingo middle schools together and get them all to come to Tisch County, he said we could have something special.
Yeah, no doubt.
So those guys, anybody that's listening to us right now that has anything to do with those 3 teams, speak. Johnson to the goal, lays one in.
Ashton's 8th point, being very aggressive with the ball.
Yeah, just up and down the floor, and he's getting baskets at the end of those trips. There's a shot on the way, no good. Barnes with the rebound. Now fight's going to go off of Biggersville and go out of bounds to be Braves basketball. 3:53 to go, just past the halfway point of the quarter. 59-41. Johnson feeds Barnes. Now to Klingon in the corner. Back out. Barnes steps into a 3 on the way. That was an air ball. I think Thomas Smiley's like, well, that's embarrassing. Especially on senior night. You don't want to shoot an air ball on senior night. Tell you what, Starks has been on the point guard since he's come into the game. I mean, he's like shadowing him. And look at the good hands. He knocks it loose and goes out of bounds.
They're going to get him with a foul, though.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
That looked clean to me.
I thought it was, yeah.
They're not giving a substitute. They're just trying to throw the ball in. We're changing players.
Like Cooper Clark's coming in.
So Clark comes in for Klingon. Cooper, he of the pinkish, lavenderish, light, what, I don't know, I'm not sure what color you call that.
I'm going to call him pink.
We'll go with that.
Yeah.
We'll go with the pink shoes. Out front, Starks playing the ball. 3:10 to go in the game. Edge now picks up the ball. Now the ball goes to the backcourt. Starks going to pick it up. Flying to the goal all the way strong. Lays it in. Xavier's got some game tonight, Tony. Now past the open wing. Driving baseline. Shot, no good. Lost the ball. Barnes picks it up. Gets it ahead to Johnson. Johnson, he's going to the goal. Laying it in.
Yeah, and Ashton in double figures.
Nobody is brave enough to step in and take a charge.
No. The bus is coming through.
That's right. And there's a pass down low. Edge with the steal. Gets it up to Johnson to Starks. Laying it in. They are running the floor now. All the way to the goal. Layup is good. Pretty much they're down to Hill is about the only one shooting the ball for them right now. Johnson to the goal. Lays in another one. And 2 minutes to go. Braves taking some more timeout. Cooper coming back out.
Paxton Markle coming in.
It's more of that length we talked about. Yeah, Paxton's just a sophomore. A lot of young players, like we said, with that length. 3 ball on the way, no good. Starks with the rebound. Xavier past the right wing. There's a three on the way. Good!
Who hit it?
Thomas Barnes with the three. 70-43. Starks comes out, playing the ball. Well, he is just, he's in his grill right now. Got to hand to the young man Hill. He's held his own since he's come into that game, and he has been their number one offense in the second half.
Yes.
Even with the defense being all over him. Pass down low, three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound, put back up, no good. Braves with the rebound, Markle, and ahead to Johnson with 45 seconds to go. Justin, now to Barnes. Barnes going to step into another three, no good. Biggersville with the rebound. 35 seconds. Hill into the front court. Now baseline jumper, rims out, no good. Tip, Markle comes out of there with it, loses it, picks it back up. Now tries to get ahead to Johnson, but it's knocked out of bounds with 24 seconds left. Braves are going to get win number 17 on the season. To be perfectly honest with you, that's, from what we thought about at the beginning of the year, that's pretty good. You know what, we thought they would compete and be good. Didn't know that we had 17 wins in us.
Absolutely.
And that's just a tribute to the coaching staff and these players and how hard they work to get that 17 wins as they win this one by a final score of 70-45. 17-9 for the Braves, 4-4 in the division. We wait to see what happens with Itawamba and Shannon tomorrow night to know when we'll play. The Braves are either going to play Tuesday or Wednesday. We know that. Our gut tells us that the girls will play at 4 Wednesday and the guys will play Ripley at 5:30. That's what we're hoping for. Again, we'll have it all hopefully posted on our Facebook page sometime this weekend. Right?
Absolutely.
You got numbers for us?
I do, yeah. The Braves finished tonight with 4 players in double figures, led by Kaysen McNutt with 13. 2 players with 12 points each. That's Starks come alive. Qualls. Starks had 6, yeah. Qualls has 12. Ashton Johnson has 12. 10 points for Dusty Robinson. 8 points for Chase Booker. 6 points for Xavier Starks. 4 points for Landon Edge and 3 points for Thomas Barnes.
Well, all right, Braves win it again by a final of 70-45. They trailed by 10 at the half. Now, again, Biggersville made some changes, and that caused the Braves to have a chance to come back. And they did come back all the way back, won it by 25. Earlier tonight, Lady Braves got win number 23, 60-36. Big night for senior Bailey Middleton.
Oh, yeah. I mean, good night for the seniors. Both teams come away with a win. And, nice to send them off with the regular season with a win behind their belt. Now it's crunch time. Crunch time coming up next week.
That's right. We'll either see you Tuesday or Wednesday, right? We're not 100% sure which day, but we will be back on when the division playoffs start. We just still don't know. We know we'll be on Wednesday for sure. We're waiting to see about Tuesday, right?
That's it.
All right, Braves get the sweep tonight against Biggersville. We will see you next week from division tournament, which we need to tell people it's not at Itawamba High School.
It's the ICC, the college,
right.
The big arena.
ICC. Girls will play next Wednesday at 4 o'clock, and the rest of it we'll have posted for you. Thanks for listening. Braves get the sweep. We'll see you next week. This is Braves basketball
on Fun 91.